In 2009, Sneijder was at one of the lowest points of his life. Once hailed as one of the brightest midfield talents in Europe, his dream move to Real Madrid had turned into a nightmare. Injuries, off-field issues, and the arrival of a new generation of Galacticos had pushed him out of favor. But it wasn't just a transfer list rejection, it was a personal humiliation. Sneijder himself recalled the crushing moment, saying, "The worst moment of my career was when I left Real Madrid. I felt humiliated because when I went to the training ground, I saw that my locker had been emptied and my things had been put away. I went to talk to the president. He didn't give me much time and just told me that I was no longer in their plans and that they wanted to win the Champions League. Before I left his office, I told him, just know that no matter where I go, I'm going to play." 2 days later, the phone rang. 2 days later, Mourinho called me. I think he got my number through Chivu because I had never met him before. He said to me, "Wesley, I know your situation there is difficult. Come to Inter. Together we will win everything." Sneijder, skeptical but intrigued, flew to Milan. From the moment he met Mourinho, something clicked. Mourinho and I had a connection at first sight. He told me that I was one of the most important players in his team and that together we would win the Champions League. Maybe he said this to everyone, but believe me, a year with him was worth 10 years with someone else. Mourinho didn't just give Sneijder a place in his squad. He gave him a purpose, making him the brain and heart of Inter's midfield. With Mourinho pulling the strings from the touchline and Sneijder orchestrating play on the field, Inter Milan went on an unforgettable run. The 2009 to 2010 season saw them achieve a historic treble: Serie A, Coppa Italia, and the crown jewel, the UEFA Champions League. In the final against Bayern Munich, Sneijder was majestic, dictating the pace and creating the chance for Diego Milito to score one of his 2 goals. That night in Madrid, poetic in its irony, Sneijder lifted the very trophy that Real Madrid had told him he was not good enough to help them win.